day, everybody, and thanks for being with us today. It's Monday, and we start another week, and we continue with the daily Psalms for Hope. I hope you had a good weekend and a chance to worship the Lord somewhere. And so this is a long one, so let's get into this. This is Psalm 44. It's a maskil of the Song of Korah, which is a song, lyrics of a song of Korah. So let's see what Psalm 44 has for us. O God, we have heard with our ears, our fathers have told us what deeds you performed in their days, in the days of old. You with your own hand drove out nations, but them you planted. You afflicted the peoples, but them you set free. For not by their own sword did they win the land, nor did their own arm save them. But your right hand and your arm and the light of your face, for you delighted in them. You are my king, O God. Ordain salvation for Jacob. Though through you we push down our foes. Through your name we tread down those who rise up against us. For not in my bow do I trust, nor can my sword save me. But you have saved us from our foes, and have put to shame those who hate us. In God we have boasted continually, and we will give thanks to your name forever. But you have rejected us and disgraced us, and have not gone out with our enemies. You have made us turn back from the foe, and those who hate us have gotten spoil. You have made us like sheep for slaughter, and have scattered us among the nations. You have sold your people for a trifle, demanding no high price for them. You have made us a taunt of our neighbors, a derision and scorn of those around us. You have made us a byword among the nations, a laughingstock among the peoples. All day long my disgrace is before me, and shame has covered my face. At the sound of the taunter and reveler, at the sight of the enemy and avenger. All this has come upon us, though we have not forgotten you, and have not been false to your covenant. Our heart is not turned back, nor have our steps departed from your way. Yet you have broken us in the place of jackals, and covered us with the shadow of death. If we had forgotten the name of our God, or spread out our hands to a foreign god, would not God discover this? For he knows the secrets of the heart. Yet for your sake we are killed all the day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. Awake, why are you sleeping, O Lord? Rouse yourself. Do not reject us forever. Why do you hide your face? Why do you forget our affliction and oppression? For our soul is bowed down to the dust. Our belly clings to the ground. Rise up, come to our help. Redeem us for the sake of your steadfast love. Well, this is an interesting psalm, because the psalmist doesn't claim that they are doing anything wrong, but all this stuff has come upon them, and they don't understand it, and they feel like God is absent, and that He is not around, not a part of this affliction, and they're looking to Him as the one who has caused all of this. And there's certain parts of this that I can certainly relate to. When we're going through something, you can call out to the Lord, but you feel like He's not there. You feel like He's distant, gone from the picture, because these things keep happening to you or to me. And it's easy to feel that way sometimes. But I think the key to this is this part in 20 and 22, 20 and 21. It says, if we have forgotten the name of our God, or spread out our hands to a foreign god, would not God discover this? For He knows the secrets of the heart. This psalmist was sorrowful that this, all this stuff was happening to them as a nation. they acknowledged that it's not by our own sword or our arm that all this stuff that we were saved, but they acknowledged that it was God who saved them. It was God who delighted in them and let his face shine upon them. But they're confused right now because all this other stuff is happening. So where is God? And that's a question that we have sometimes, right? Where is God in all of this? In all of this that's going on right now? But the thing that the psalmist came to realize at the end was that, he may seem distant, and there may be things that are happening that we don't understand, but it doesn't, that we do not give up on calling on his name. We do not give up on coming to him and repenting before him and asking for his forgiveness. Maybe it was, maybe things are happening because of something we've done. And so, but the psalmist doesn't give up on the fact that this God is who he says he is, and he's putting his faith in that. And I really like that at the end. He kind of says all these things. You have rejected us and disgraced us, and goes on and on and on through 9 through 19, like 10 verses of just lamenting. But he comes back to the fact that, you know my heart. So redeem me for the sake of your steadfast love. He doesn't give up on who God is in his life, who God is in their life as a nation. And so we don't give up either. And that's probably a good message for today. Things might be happening to you, but we don't give up. We don't just reside in the fact that God is not there, because he is. And so whatever you're finding yourself in, God is there. He is there with you. May not seem it, but he's there. And so trust in that and rely on that. So hopefully that helps. Hope you have a blessed day and be a blessing whenever and wherever you can.